All right, I'm gonna try to load this bike into this box in real time. Without practice, just got the box, had the bike a little while. This is the Colnago Y1Rs. Traveling tomorrow, and ordered this box a little over a month and a half ago, and it just came in, and I want to see how long it's going to take me to pack the bike into this box. So let's get started. You'll notice that there are some latches here, so there's 4 latches. We'll start with those. It's 7:03. Right, so the top comes off like so. I'll just sit over here. And I don't know if you can see in there. Let's see if I can do that. But there are 2 bags for the wheels. Just put those to the side. And there's the place with the through axle for the rear, and a little piece here for the chain, and for the front. So this actually is movable. So depending on the wheelbase of your frame, your bike, you may need to be down, you may need to be a little bit back. Mine is probably going to have to be back. My bike is an XL. Also got this little tool here, keep the sides from going in while it's in the plane. All right, so then we need to start with the bike. So the first thing I will do is take off the wheels. One. I'm going to sit this on the carpet. Not quite. Maybe next time I'll bring my stand in. And another wheel. All right, so recommended, I think, to start with the rear. Just because it's the movable part. This thing does have wheels. I should probably put something there to stop it, but we're too far into this at this point. Just trying to get the through axle to catch. There we go. And now for the front. And for me, I'm lucky. The through axle for the rear, the bracket goes all the way back. And when it's set all the way back, the front falls right into place. And it's slightly off, just by a hair. So what I'm gonna have to do is raise the bike back up, loosen this bracket so that I can slightly adjust the where the front axle goes forward, and then the bar should go through. So let me do that. Not sure if I have to take the bike out completely. There's a way that I can keep it up in the air. Maybe I can put this here. And this is only because my bike is a extra large. Nope, don't trust that. The bike is an extra large, so most people that have large, medium, small won't have this issue, but I do have to make an adjustment. All right. I wish I could show you how this is working. Let's see. Okay. So basically, I have to take these two pieces off. This piece comes out. And I need an Allen to loosen those screws. And it's a number 4. So I am going to have to put the bike in and take it back out so that I can tighten these back up, because I don't know exactly how much room I need. Actually, maybe I'll, no, I won't. I was going to wing it, but I don't think that's a good idea. Just loosen up so that it can move. And we'll try it again. time, but this time I'll be able to adjust it forward or back with this one all the way back. Keep in mind, this is a one-time adjustment, because once you have it adjusted for your bike, you won't have to measure or do anything again. So let's try again. So I won't tighten that one. So now I should be able to make my adjustment here. So now I know exactly where that needs to go. And I'm going to put a little piece of tape. So I'm going to mark where it's going with a little piece of tape. Okay. So now, out we go. And I wish there was a way that I could tighten these without removing the bike. Actually, let me try. Did it move? Yes. We'll deal with that. So that worked. Remove my tape. And we'll try this one more time. So this time, we should be able to get the through axle. Success. So we tighten this one up. Not tight, but snug. So you will notice that, let's see if I can let you see. You'll notice that the front is there, the rear, the pedals are still on there, which is nice, not to have to worry about the pedals. Okay. And honestly, we're almost done. Let me grab a tape measure. Because I'm curious how high the seat is. It's about 22. Definitely has to come off. See, there's actually some bungee cord underneath, so I'm just going to place it through the bungee cord. Let me show you what that looks like. You'll see bungee cord there. So I've got my seat underneath. I'll probably push it a little bit more underneath so that it doesn't come out, but you got plenty of bungee cord there. All right. So let me just check something out of curiosity. This is about 14 to 15 plenty, because this is almost 17. Just want to make sure. So next, we've got the wheel bag. Like I said, that initial adjustment that I had to make on the front is only because I have an XL bike and it's longer. So even with the rear axle coming all the way back, I still needed like 1/4 of an inch so that the through axle on the front could go through. If I had a large, because this travels so much, the rear, if I had a large, medium, small, extra small, it would have been fine. I wouldn't have had that issue. So, Buxumbox. You notice there's a hole here. Remember the this tube to keep the sides from collapsing? That's going to go through there. So I'm just going to open this. Go with one wheel. Remember, we're doing this live, so I'm just figuring this thing out. And this has Velcro. And that's why the wheel wouldn't go in. But we're doing this live. We were doing it live. We are doing it live. Just want to make sure you can see. Got some Velcro there that closes around the wheel, and that's why I couldn't get it in. So I'm learning as I go. This is gonna slide in there. Like I know that it should. I'm not crazy. Perfect. See that? So we need to make sure that we've got some space here between some spokes, which I got it pretty much right on. So this is going to go through, and it's going to attach here. And then this one is going to go through and attach here. Okay, so we got our hole. All right, so now that we learned that, this time it should be a little bit easier to get the next thing. But like I said, we're doing it live. We want to make sure that people see what they're going to go through on the first try. Just remember, 7:24, we started at 7:03, that's about 20, 21 minutes. But there's at least a good 10, 12 minutes of that adjustment, because I have an XL bike, and it was just, I mean, when I say just a quarter of an inch, I mean just a quarter of it, or maybe an eighth to a quarter of an inch off the hole for the front. So just loosen 2 bolts, move it forward slightly, tighten it back, and I'll never have to do that again. So when we're done, we'll subtract 10, 12 minutes, and that'll be basically the time that it takes, for me at least, with this bike. For you, might be faster. All right? And I do have some covers for the disc brakes, because I had an EVOC, I think that's how you say it, EVOC bag previously. It's a soft bag, and I did have some issues with some brakes getting bent on the airline. I travel a lot, so with my bike. So I've seen it all, and I've been through it all. Let's find a good space for the spokes. You know, sometimes you got those like double spokes. I'm just going to make sure that, not double spokes, but you know, where sometimes they overlap a little bit more than in some places than in another. So I just want to make sure that where it overlaps, it's not in the middle of my little hole thing here. Just a little bit more. That way I don't have any issues with the bar going through. So there we go. So here are our flaps. Flap 1, flap 2, oh, missed it. Missed the spoke. There we go. So we got a hole. So what we're going to do here is place these inside. As such, you know, Some of you are out there saying, you didn't let the air out of the tires. I know. I'm gonna let it all out. But I'm gonna let some of it out. We're going on the plane. All right. So I always leave just a little bit so it keeps its shape. But I make sure to take out enough so that they don't explode when the plane is pressurized. So that's one. You guys thought you caught me, right? You thought you caught me slipping. You forgot to let air out. No. I remember. That should be good. And I'm gonna flip my seat around. I'm not gonna show you, but I'm gonna flip my seat around under the bungee cord because it's right where my tire would go. And now we are here. Yep. Okay, so this goes sideways, not like this. Okay, just so you know. And I wonder if we can do one this way and one that way. Let's try it. We'll go one way and one the other way. And we're gonna go through, and we're gonna go through, and we're going to push the little button. And push the other little button. And those lock into place. So got some rigidity there. Okay. Looking good. So these aren't going anywhere. I'm all in here. I probably should tighten that a little bit more. I didn't tighten it all the way just because I'm doing a video. Let me just tighten it a little bit on the front. Wrong side. Alright. Now, we're heading to the top. For me, because I'm 6'2", my bars are a little wide, but they're not touching. They're right there, but they're not touching. Alright? So we're gonna go with clamp. One, clamp, two, clamp, three, and clamp 4. And this has TSA locks, so I will lock them. And there we have it. Well, look at that. We're all packed and ready to go. Yes, I need my shoes. Yes, I need my helmet and all the other bits. I'll probably put shoes and helmet in here, and everything else will be in my bag. But that's it. It's 7:32. We start at 7:03. Roughly 30 minutes from scratch. First time having never done it. 30 minutes. If we took off 12 minutes or so, for doing that initial adjustment. That puts us at what, 18 minutes? And it may be 3 minutes talking in between, just trying to explain things as I was going on. We're looking at 15 minutes tops, 15 minutes tops. And since I've done it the first time, I know how to do it a little bit quicker the next time. So that's it. We're ready to go. We're ready to travel. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them best I can. If you want to know how the trip went, just ask me, and when I come back, I will comment and let you know. And maybe I'll just go around with my phone and let you see all the scratches and dings and everything else that are going to happen inevitably when the airline packs it up in the bottom of the plane. Anyway, was good doing this for you. Wasn't sure how it was going to come out, so I think it came out well. And we'll see you the next time. Peace.